And hello everybody, good evening. So today is Saturday the 12th of January. Okay, hope we're all having a good weekend so far. Right, just getting my tongue together, sorry about that. Alright, so here we are. We're back with Haunted, part 4, chapter 29 overall of Smallville, season 11. And just quickly show you the cover there. It's done by Cat Staggs. As you can see, you've got Superman and Impulse being chased by a certain dark character. And no, it's not Batman. Anyway, right, let's kick it off, shall we? We're at Watchtower. Obviously, we haven't seen ChlOllie and Oliver in a long time, not since Detective for a while now. So, and as you'll remember, she dropped a massive bombshell on Oliver that she's now pregnant. So this kind of almost, it actually made me think that, okay, ChlOllie's now pregnant, which probably now confirms, and I hope Brian can also confirm this as well, that the kid that we saw in the series finale is clearly Oliver and ChlOllie's. It's that simple. Right? Think about it. I mean, that was in 2017 and the series finale was in 2010, so yeah. So if she's pregnant now here in season 11, as I say, by 2017 the kid's what, 6 years old maybe. So yeah, maybe even 7, but whatever. But yeah, that does now make me realise that ChlOllie is the mother of that child. So anyway, so we've got ChlOllie learning how to shoot bow and arrow. Oliver's in the middle of doing something, but we find out he's actually got Batman envy, because as you remember in Detective, he got really jealous at Batman's Batmobile and all the cool gadgets that he has, and Oliver's thinking, okay, why am I not on this same level of playing field as Batman? And well, let's just face it, Oliver, that's why Batman is Batman. That's just simple. So anyway, as I say, they're having a little chat between themselves. Oliver's wondering when he can tell the likes of Clark and Lois when that, you know, him and ChlOllie are expecting their first child. She's not yet ready to reveal that information. They talk about the Earth 2 version of ChlOllie, who arrived back in Guardian and pretty much died right in front of them. So they're having a discussion about that. I mean, it's good to see them back. As you know, I'm not really a big fan of the ChlOllie ship, as it were. So, but it's nice to have them back for people who do follow their adventures, what they both get up to. But as I say, I think the only good thing that I like about the two of them here is the fact that you've got ChlOllie learning how to shoot bow and arrows. Whether or not she's going to take up some form of, you know, activity afterwards, perfecting her aim and all that sort of stuff, who knows? We'll see as time goes on. Anyway, so we're back with Superman and Impulse, and this is where Impulse eventually tells Superman about what happened at the end of part 3 of Haunted from 2 weeks ago. And if you'll remember, when Superman and Impulse were in France, stopping the Brain and Monsieur Mallah from stealing, you know, paintings from from an art gallery, we saw Bart super speeding, and whilst he was super speeding, we literally were, everything was slowed down to his time, and there was this dark figure chasing after him, and that's what's known as, well, they don't know if it's called the Speed Demon or the Black Racer, but if you've read the Flash comics, Barry Allen, Wally West, all of them, you will have seen that in particular Barry Allen is the one that's always getting chased after by the Black Racer, purely because he died during Crisis on Infinite Earths, then came back and has been haunted, was haunted for quite a while by this Black Racer for a reason. So if you're familiar with the Flash mythology, that's where the Black Racer is all about. So we even get some throwbacks, we get some flashbacks from season 4, sorry, of when Clark and Bart first met, and then in season 6 in episode Justice, and it's back then. Those throwbacks give you an indication of when Bart started to see this dark figure, this speed racer or this speed demon or black racer that they're calling it. And he's never really wanted to tell Clark because Clark would have thought he was crazy, but that was his fear, was should I tell him or not? But that's why if you'll see why Clark is doing what he's doing with Bart in this chapter, to understand why, you know, he's fearing of this speed demon. I'm going to call him the speed demon anyway, because that's pretty much what he is. There is another name for it, and I can't remember. Is it Death? It's the Death Racer or the Death Speedster or something like that, something along those lines. Then we go back. We're back with and speaking of season 6, we're back with Lois, and she's back at the abandoned industrial Luther Corp site from season 6. As I say, this was in Justice Ridge facility, so again she's back there, and let's just say that the connection between this is my theory anyway, I'm going to just play it like this, that from what I'm gathering, that from when Bart was in that chamber that, you know, made him run so fast, because he obviously wouldn't reveal to Lex what he was up to and who he was working with, that may have some indication as to why the race or speed demon has showed up. But towards the back end of this chapter, when you see what happens, I was racking my head thinking, oh dear, what exactly has happened, and exactly what was that chamber really made for, and what really happened to Bart when he was in there. All those questions were all coming up. So yeah, it's interesting. It's very, very intriguing end, very, very intriguing. And I remember when I even finished reading the chapter, and I tweeted it towards Brian, and I said that even though I'm not really a fan of ChlOllie, I thought this was a really, really good chapter, but the ending really had me very intrigued. So yeah, it's good to see that we're getting, it's like I said, I've said it so many times, it's awesome that Brian Miller is revisiting all the old seasons and bringing them, you know, using them as flashbacks and using certain elements of those, whatever happened in the past, into what's happening now in season 11. So it's really good. I mean, obviously you remember in season 10, for the most part, we kept getting flashbacks from seasons 1 to 3, and obviously at the series finale, pretty much we got the full 10-year story of what happened with Clark and how he was facing his trials and all that sort of stuff before he became Superman. So it's good to have that in a comic book as well. So really, really solid, a very, very solid story. So again, well done to everybody involved, especially Brian and Kat again with her awesome covers as well. So anyway, but as I say, again, awesome chapter, very, very well written, very, very well thought out, and can't wait to see what happens in next week's chapter. Alright, brilliant. Thank you all very much. I shall see you all very soon. Bye.